Stuart Chiron is here again to tell us about some great cruise deals you can get early in this new year. Stuart, welcome.
Thanks, Bob.
Got to ask you, though, a hard news question, because it has been a story in the last week that Royal Caribbean is still using Haiti as a port of call. Controversial move. How do you feel about it?
I strongly support it. I think, keep in mind that Labadee is 90 miles in the northern province on the Caribbean side of the island. It's in a completely unaffected area. Royal Caribbean is one of the largest foreign investors in Haiti. We'll certainly start there. And there are over 500 Haitians that depend on Royal Caribbean and its passengers for their livelihoods. Again, their homes, everything, their lives are intact. They haven't been impacted by the earthquake. So it's certainly, it would pour more salt into the wound. Had Royal Caribbean decided against visiting the island, they would have added more hurt. And with this recent $55 million investment, they're actually able to offload, tons of food supplies, canned goods, water, directly into the, to the people that need it in a very, hasty manner, where they can get away from the. A lot of the red tape.
Clearly, you don't think it was a bad taste decision.
No, I think it was actually an easier decision. I understand the. How other people feel, but certainly on the Dominican Republic side, no one's complaining about people going on vacation and enjoying themselves there. Again, it's a completely unaffected area, and definitely one of the best ways to help the people there.
All right, let's move on to some big deals.
Well, some of the big deals last week, NCL, Norwegian Cruise Line, announced a partnership with Nickelodeon, where they're on the Norwegian Jewel and on the upcoming Epic. They're going to have a lot of the Nick characters like SpongeBob. So I think NCL.
No relation, by the way.
I think NCL stands for Nickelodeon Cruise Lines at some point, but it's all in fun, and they've got a great deal on their Norwegian Pearl doing 7-night Eastern Caribbean out of Miami, where they've got the prices from $499 per person. The second deal we've got, which is actually one of the best deals I've seen in a long time, is aboard Celebrity Cruises. A lot of people love the Panama Canal, Bob, and March 28th on the Constellation going from San Diego to Miami, or on the Infinity going from Fort Lauderdale to San Diego, they've got a 14-night Panama Canal cruise that was from $45.99. That's now from just $14.99. That includes your round-trip air. Your air to or from San Diego, as well as one-night hotel in San Diego. So $14.99 for a 14-night cruise with air.
Now, these deals you're talking about today, is there a timeline associated with getting them?
Well, they're certainly subject to availability. So, the early bird gets the worm, and, these will, certainly these types of deals tend to fly off the shelves, so people need to, act on them quickly.
Now, in terms of the economy, are ships getting booked?
The good news is the ships are getting booked, the prices are going higher, and people are booking farther out. So there's a significantly better improvement in the booking patterns of cruise ships. Signify an improvement in the economy, and today Royal Carnival announced that they're resuming their dividends, which they canceled in March of 2009.
Great news. You got something else?
And another one of their lines, Yachts of Seabourn, is putting their entire 2010 season on sale. They've got 7 and 14-night Mediterranean and Northern Europe cruises, departing from Venice, Rome, Copenhagen, Istanbul, and London. Prices were from $7,200. We're now seeing prices from $34.99, and that includes free business class or economy class airfare from Miami, depending on the type of cabin that you book. And if you're just looking to go to Europe, Bob, there's a great deal that just came out on British Airways. They put all of Europe on sale, so you can go to London, Paris, Rome, from just $638 per person. And if you want a 6-night hotel stay, it's only from $979 per person, wow, including the air and the hotels.
Real quick, we've only got a few seconds left. How does this compare with the typical price, later on in the year?
Well, it could be, $400, $500, $600 more per person when you add in the 6 nights hotel or just in the airfare. Going into London, for example, they've got some heavy fuel and other surcharges, so it's unfortunately a costly ticket. So this is a pretty good deal.
All right, Stuart Chiron,
the
Cruise Guy. Thank you, sir. For year-round cruise travel deals, log on to Stuart's website, CruiseGuy.com. The number to call, 1-800-700-3881.